Just telling you right now, from our standpoint, you're asking why we're approaching you, asking you questions.
No. See, that's where you're mistaken.
Okay.
I fully expect you to do your job and come up to me and ask questions. That's what I expect.
Being somebody who I am, okay, I work with, as a part of what my gig is I make sure that I facilitate the bond between the community and policing. So how about this?
Really?
I can offer you a little bit more help, but once again, we need to know who we're speaking with and what type of credentials you have as far as what type of project you're working on. What does this sign say?
It says
word for word.
Authorized vehicles only. Authorized. There is no. I'm not in a vehicle. I'm on
What
foot.
else does it say?
Authorized vehicles only. That's what it says.
So let me ask you this.
I'm not in a
Let me
vehicle.
push you hypothetical, right?
And this is,
So
you
you think at this point you could just walk in all around that station, right? You can walk in, go wherever you want.
No.
Well,
Didn't say
why?
that.
Hold on. Well, why?
Because you have locks
Okay.
on certain
hold on,
doors.
but why? But is there any sign saying you can't?
Well, if you lock the door.
So hold on, but there's an expectation. Okay, that's what I'm getting. There's an expectation. You're telling me you can't freely walk through that building, right? Because it's a police station, right?
No, because you set up barriers. I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
You've had your chance.
I'll let you finish.
Okay, because there's an expectation that that's not normal, right? You see anybody else just walking through here because it seems normal to walk through here?
Am I detained?
Right now, yes. Until we figure out for sure what you're doing.
So
yes.
you're telling me that I'm detained?
Yes. Until I can figure out who you are.
Interesting. Okay, this is an unlawful detainment, just so you know.
Okay. Until I can figure out what your true intentions are. You're telling me you're a journalist.
So can you
credentials.
tell me what crime? Can you articulate a crime that I've committed?
I don't have to detain you for a crime. This is suspicious right now.
So
this is suspicious.
Is suspicious a misdemeanor or a felony?
Not suspicious activity right now. I gotta try to find out what you're doing.
Is suspicious activity, sir, a misdemeanor or a felony?
Oh, it all depends on how you want to speak. It all depends on what you're doing, doesn't it?
It's neither.
I don't know what your business
It's neither.
is. I don't know.
It's
why.
neither.
You're saying that
I'm here conducting my own business. Now I'm not free to leave. I'm being detained against my will, unlawfully, for no crime I've committed.
Until we can prove what you're doing.
I'd like to speak to a supervisor, please.
Absolutely.
And since I'm being detained, I'm gonna.
Absolutely. We'll have a supervisor come talk to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have just been really easy, man. You could have just told us what
You guys are going above and beyond your authority. You have no authority to detain me. None. Zero.
Listen,
When I have a stranger walk around where I work,
That's not true. Hopefully you'll learn
you are a
something
stranger.
today.
I don't know you.
It doesn't matter if I'm a stranger or not. It doesn't matter. What does that matter?
Normal activity.
You enforce the law. If I'm not breaking any laws, you have no business with me.